All right. Not sure how well the camera's picking up everything or how well you can see right now. Still first light. Just got the boat launched about 5:20 a.m. Sunrise is right at about 5:50 a.m. So we're getting a nice early start right here at first light. I'm fishing the upper bay system today. It's Memorial Day weekend. I wanted to fish the Sound, the intercoastal, close to the Gulf. But today is Memorial Day, so it's gonna probably get real busy real quick closer to the Gulf on the Sound side, intercoastal area. So I'm gonna stay in the upper bay and hopefully that'll help me stay away from a lot of boat traffic today. But we got pretty good conditions. It's flat, calm, it's glass right now. It should stay pretty calm throughout the morning. It's gonna be low winds. It does show a likely chance of rain around 8 a.m., but I don't think it's gonna stick around for long. So if it does start to rain on us, I'll probably run back under this bridge right here and chill under the bridge for a little bit, let the rain pass, and then we'll get back at it. But that's not until about 2.5, 3 hours from now, hopefully. And maybe we'll get lucky and it'll pass us completely without raining on us. But if it does, I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the first spot. We pulled up to our first spot, motor's off. Let's get the trolling motor dropped and let's get at it. Alright. So early morning, flat, calm waters. Can't resist. Gotta always start with a top water. See if we can't get a nice top water blow up first thing this morning. As I was pulling up, I already think I saw a couple of mullet popping off around the surface, so that's always a good sign. Hopefully we'll see a good amount of more. Anytime you're pulling up to a spot, one of the first things you like to see is some bait activity. Particularly if you are throwing top water, you want to see a lot of bait activity on the surface, a lot of mullet splashing, popping off. It's usually a good sign that you got a chance of maybe getting some top water bites. Obviously if there's no bait, it's going to make it tougher, but if there's no bait activity on the surface, I tend to not get a lot of top water bites when I see that. But like I said, I'm already seeing some mullet pop off on the surface, so that's a good sign. All right. Well, first cast of the day, let's get it. I like throwing top water too because of how much ground you can cover with it. These top waters, man, can cast a country mile. So you can get it way out there in front of you, work it all the way back to the boat, and you're covering a lot of water. The more water you can cover with each cast, the better. The better chance you have of putting it across a good fish. Does seem to be some floating grass on the surface. I'm starting to get caught on some grass. So if that becomes too much of a problem, I might switch away from top water a little bit sooner than I wanted. It's not worth it if you keep getting hung up on grass, because you can't really do that walk the dog action. It's not really going to entice a bite if you can't do that. You know that feeling when you pull up to a mooring spot and it just feels real fishy? Getting that feeling right now, man. I feel like it's only a matter of time to get a good top wire explosion. Thankfully, doesn't seem to be a lot of floating grass. Once I got out of that little spot where I was catching some floating grass, and I seem to be out of it now. I'm sure there's gonna be a little bit here and there, but doesn't seem bad enough to make me want to switch lures. All right. I thought it was something small at first, but it was just swimming towards my boat. So it took me a second to realize I had something good on. Yeah, this is a good fish. Let's go. I think we're gonna have a good redfish right here. All right. Yeah, it's a good redfish. I think we got a good slot right here. Doesn't look hooked that good. I don't think I got the best hook set to be. Oh no, he's good, he's good. Come on up here, get your head up. There we go. Nice. I think we might have an upper slot fish right here. I do want to keep a redfish today, and this might be the perfect one. Nice red to start the morning on the top water. There we go. Nice redfish to start the morning on that Matrix Shad top water, baby. Good fish. Okay. All right, I just measured him. He's about a ½ inch under 27. He's close to 26 inches. Perfect tournament slot red. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this today. That's an awesome red. We're gonna get some good fillets off of that for me and my wife. Haven't kept a redfish in a little while, so this is a good one to keep. We're gonna keep them today. All right. Well, I already got my nice slot red for the morning. Got him in the fish bag. Forgot ice, which I am really good at forgetting ice, but I filled up the fish bag with some water and put them in there, so that should hold them over for a little while. Man, I always forget ice. I'm bad about that. But that's all right. We'll make it work. We always do. Let's see if we can do that again. Yeah, when you first hit, it kind of looked like a small hit, and then I started to reel, and I thought I already had a fish on, so it felt small. But as I reeled more, I realized he swam real fast towards my boat. So once I finally got him tight, I realized it was a better fish, and we got a good red in. All right, awesome. I had a feeling it wasn't going to take long this morning to get a good topwater bite. That's awesome. There's just a ton of bait in here today. That's always a good sign. I know I've said that like 5 times, but seeing a ton of bait in one of your spots just always gets me fired up. And we got a potential wind knot here. Oh boy. All right. We're good. All right. There's a lot of bait working out here. Let me cast out this way. It's easy to get caught up focusing around the shoreline, but you definitely want to make some cast out a little bit away from the shoreline as well, especially if you're seeing some bait out there. Little guy. And we got a little trout. Yeah, a little trout. He ain't gonna keep. Wouldn't mind some trout today too to keep. But this guy's gonna be a little too small. Chill out for a second, buddy. Oh, you almost got me. Alright. Little troutski. Alright, so where I launched this morning, there's a bait and tackle store, so I ran back up here and got me a bag of ice. Because I think I'm gonna stay out here for a good little while today, and I didn't want to leave this red without ice for too long. It's actually nice to have a little saltwater in that bag, mixed with your ice. Get a little saltwater brine going on here. Well, this bag's coming apart on me. There we go. Do it from the bottom then. All right. Oh, saltwater brine going. All right. Let's get back out there. Whew. Warming up quick out here. Alright, so the areas I'm starting to fish now, there's always a chance of flounder. So I'm gonna put on this Matrix Shad paddle tail with a 1/4 ounce jig head. Start bumping off the bottom around here. I'll take whatever bites. I mean, if we get any good trout or redfish, something like that, that's all good. But I have caught some flounder around here, so might as well put something on that gives us a chance at that as well. I love this color too. This is like kind of my old trusty faithful color. I don't know what the exact name of the color is, but it's a Matrix Shad paddle tail, kind of like a root beer color. Seems to always do well. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Also gonna add me a little stink, a little bait scent, some Procure. Let's get that dabbled on there real good. That'll do. All right. Let's drop the trolling motor and get at it. Oh. Man, running right to the boat. He's all over the place. Nice little slot red. All right. He would keep. You can only keep one red in the state of Florida. So I already got my keeper red, but he's a nice one. Look at that tail. That beautiful blue tail. It's pretty cool. Nice red. Lower slot red. He's probably about 20 inches, 19, 20 inches. Got him on the Matrix Shad 1/4 ounce jig. All right, let's get him out. Release. There he goes. Nice. Well, I'm not gonna lie, you caught me off guard there for a second. I've been getting hung up on so much grass that for a split second that's what I thought it was, and then I saw him splash out of the water, And I don't think I had him hooked completely yet. I started working it again. I think he ate it a second time, and then I was ready for the hook set that time. So I did measure him. He was right at about 19 inches. Minimum length is 18 inches. And those smaller ones tend to be real tasty. They tend to have better meat for whatever reason. But anyways, like I said, I've already kept the bigger one, the 26-inch red. I have him in the fish bag, so I'll let that smaller one go. But he would have been a nice one to keep as well.